Quad 66. So this is my cursed quad, and I thought this would be just a good opportunity to do kind of like a quick teardown rebuild, specifically to show you only like the canopy part of it, how the zip tie canopy is actually pretty easy to work with even when you do need to do maintenance on it. So unfortunately this quad I dog bowled I don't know, a while back, and I fried something on the FC, and it's a stack, so I replaced that, rebuilt it, but something, apparently there's a short. It flew for like a battery and a half, but there's a short somewhere, and so I got to figure that out. But I don't know what that problem is, but I just wanted to show you this in terms of that. You can tear this down pretty quick. So I had this taped on. I just pre-cut that tape so I could loosen that up. On this one I had the antenna routed up underneath, kind of using just that front part of the zip or the shrink tubing to hold the antenna in. Just kind of pull that out. So now I've got that freed up. Now this will actually just pull apart. And from there, once it's pulled apart, these will actually roll back and out of the way. See how those just roll back? And then with the camera, we can actually get this out pretty quick too. And I probably don't need to do this part, but I just want to show you how this is actually pretty quick and easy. You just pull that off, and then the camera will pop right out there. And then the same thing up front, where we can go ahead and now roll these forward and out of the way. And so now if I had the props off and stuff, you have nice room to work with. Everything's nice and exposed. And you can see how quick that was, even though we're using this zip tie canopy, which looks like a maybe less work-friendly solution. I should probably pause here just in case this next part doesn't go as smoothly. But anyways, to rebuild this, it's actually all not that hard either, in terms of you just got to rotate this back up. And then once that's back up, the camera can be slid back in place. Make sure I have enough room here. So camera slid back in, put my shrink tubing back on. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this on camera, which always makes this a little bit trickier. But I figure if I can do it on camera, then people will believe me that it's actually pretty easy to do. Camera back in, just hold that in place and get the shrink tubing over it. I'm botching this part, of course, because I keep pulling it out and trying to keep it on camera. Alright, not too bad. Got the camera in. A little bit of struggle trying to keep that on camera, but it is what it is. And then these just roll back up. And once these are rolled back up, then you can just slide them back in. I would recommend replacing the shrink tubing potentially, just so you get maybe a little bit better, nicer fit on it. But anyways, so, and we're back under 5 minutes. Just straighten things out a little bit. Anyways, so that's easier to do when you're not trying to do it on camera. But I just want to show that this is actually a pretty easy canopy to work with. And there you go. I got it, and I'm just going to pull it apart because I need to figure out what's wrong with this thing. Anyways, so that's the Quad 66 zip tie canopy, and just demonstrating how this is actually a pretty user-friendly, workable kind of solution, easy to work on. Until next time, cheers.